I've been in reconciliation with my boyfriend. We've been together 6 years after he found out I cheated. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to. Therapy, reading all the books, journaling, giving him access to my phone, social media, location, everything. I don't go out with friends anymore. I check in constantly. I tell him where I'm going, when I'll be back, who I'm with. I cut off anyone he's uncomfortable with, and still I feel like I'm nothing to him. He never acknowledges what I'm doing. Never once says, "I can see you're trying." Never gives me any moment of peace. He's never kind, never soft, never even neutral. It's always cold, distant, suspicious. I don't wear makeup anymore because if I even put on some mascara or lip balm, he'll ask, "Who's that for?" I don't wear jeans or fitted clothes because he'll say, "Why are you dressing up? Is someone meeting you?" So I stay in sweatpants and oversized hoodies. I wear my hair up in a bun every day. I don't even look like myself anymore. I don't even feel like a woman. We sleep in separate rooms now. He doesn't touch me, doesn't even brush against me in the hallway. If I try to talk to him about normal things, he cuts me off or gives one-word answers. The only time he fully engages is when he's asking me questions. Grilling me, really. Who called? Who texted? Why were you late? Where's the receipt? What took so long? Why did you use that tone? Why are you sighing? Before this, I was confident. I knew I was attractive. I liked myself. I liked how I could light up a room, how people wanted to talk to me, how I could connect with people easily. Now I feel like a ghost in my own life, like I'm not allowed to exist outside of fixing what I broke. There's no affection, no comfort, no kindness. It's just cold management. He manages me like I'm an employee he doesn't trust. And when I bring this up, he says, "You're the one who put us here." I know that, but is it supposed to be like this forever? Am I supposed to shrink myself down forever just to prove I'm not a bad person? I feel small, like I'm constantly shrinking down to avoid setting him off. I tiptoe around him. I try not to say too much or too little. I try not to be too quiet because then I'm withdrawing. But I try not to be too chatty because then I'm acting like nothing's wrong. I'm starting to resent how he looks at me. He doesn't see me as his partner anymore, just as someone who failed him, who needs to be monitored and corrected all the time. There's no space for me to be anything but the woman who cheated. I'm trying, I'm working, but I feel like I'm hitting a wall. I know people will probably say, "You made your bed, lie in it." But I want to know, is it normal for reconciliation to feel like this? Is it supposed to feel like you've been erased? Like you don't matter outside of your failure? I'm scared to even bring this up to him because if I do, he'll just accuse me of making it all about myself, of deflecting, of being selfish again. So I keep my mouth shut, I keep doing the work, and I keep feeling more and more invisible. I don't know how long I can live like this. I know I deserve the consequences of what I did, but I also feel like I'm disappearing. I miss liking myself. I miss feeling like I mattered. I miss being able to smile or laugh or put on a nice outfit without worrying it'll set off another argument. I don't know who I am outside this mess anymore, and I wonder if he even wants me or if he just wants someone to punish. Update 1. Everything in my life feels gray, flat, and heavy. I wake up every morning feeling sick because I know exactly how the day will go. Living like this, sitting in it every single day, feeling like I've been reduced to nothing but the cheater, it's exhausting. I don't even remember the last time I felt like a person and not just a failure. I had an affair. It started as a one-night stand. I went to a party, my boyfriend didn't come, I drank too much, and I hooked up with someone there. I told myself afterward that it was a small slip-up and that it was over, it wouldn't happen again. But I kept answering his messages. I kept agreeing to meet up. I let it turn into something ongoing, something secret, something I knew was wrong, but kept anyway. It went on for 2 years. I'd lie to my boyfriend constantly. I'd tell him I was running errands or staying late at work or meeting friends, but I was really sneaking around. Sometimes we met at hotels. Sometimes we met at his place when his girlfriend wasn't around. Sometimes I'd sneak the timing so we'd meet at mine when I knew I could get away with it. I kept thinking I'd end it, but I never did. I got used to the attention, the thrill, The way it made me feel alive when I was sneaking behind my boyfriend, who I knew was preparing to propose. I wasn't going to leave my boyfriend, he was perfect, but I didn't want to lose what I was getting on the side either. It was the sweetest deal a girl could get. It all blew up when my best friend came to my place unexpectedly and found me on bed with her boyfriend. Yup, my AP was her boyfriend and her child's father. She recorded us and went straight to my boyfriend. The 3 people closest to me, gone, just like that. That night turned into chaos. There was screaming, yelling, things being thrown, fists flying. My boyfriend and the affair partner got into it physically, and I had to get between them. My best friend just stood off to the side, arms crossed, looking at me like I was dirt. If looks could kill, I'd have died that instant. My boyfriend threw me out that night. I stayed at a motel for 2 weeks. The only reason I got back into the apartment was because my name's on the lease and I threatened to involve cops. We live like roommates who can't stand each other. We only talk about bills or chores. We sleep in separate rooms. There's no us. But stupidly, I thought maybe we were inching towards something better because we stayed up late a few nights talking everything through. I thought the fact that we were even talking meant something. Yesterday, he told me he's breaking the lease. He said he's absolutely done. He can't do this anymore. I didn't ask what that means for us. I didn't need to. I already know. I'm terrified to face it, but I know. I keep wondering if all the work I put in, the therapy, the journaling, the honesty, was just for me to feel like I was doing something, when really I think he's been done for a long time. And now I'm sitting here, facing the truth, wondering where I go from here. Final update. BS has moved out. He broke the lease. His family helped him pay. I'm still here for now, but I don't know how long I can afford it. I've been looking at roommate ads and calculating costs, and none of it looks good. Breaking the lease myself will cost more than I can handle, but staying here alone is draining me. I had to come clean to my family because, of course, my ex and my ex-best friend are out there telling the absolute worst version of what happened. They're making it sound like I was some kind of escort, like I was sleeping with random men for money. That's not true, and I hate that I even have to say that, but that's the story they're spreading. When I told my mom the truth, she barely reacted. She's had so many men over the years, so many messy relationships, she just kind of shrugged. My dad's not in my life and hasn't been for years, so there's nothing there. As for friends, well, they're mostly gone, save for one who had beef with my ex-best friend. I know they're scared I'd come after their boyfriends or husbands. No one says it, but I can feel it when we talk occasionally. I'll say this though, I know I'm a 10. I know that if I really wanted, I could go out tomorrow and land someone new. That's never been the problem, but none of that helps right now. None of that fills the hole that's been left in my life. I feel like a shell. I'm doing the work, still journaling, still going to therapy, still reading, still trying to figure myself out. But it's hard when there's no one here cheering me on, no one pulling me up when I sink. I miss having someone around. I miss the routine, the companionship, the stability, even the boring stuff like splitting up chores or arguing about groceries. I miss my old life, and I know I destroyed it, but that doesn't make missing it any easier. Right now, everything feels stuck. I can't enjoy anything, even the little things. A good meal, a quiet evening, a nice moment, just feel like time fillers, not real happiness. I sit here thinking about what to do next, where to go, how to start over, and I feel paralyzed. I'm trying to keep going because what else can I do? No one's coming to fix this for me. It's just me now, and that's what I have to face.